Little did the Razorback football team or fans know September 9th would mark a beginning of firsts for the football program. The Hogs welcomed SEC rival South Carolina to Fayetteville for the first game played on grass since 1968. Arkansas quickly unleashed a barrage of offense. It began early in the first quarter when senior cornerback Spencer Brown picked off this Steve Tannehill pass. Arkansas quarterback BARRYLUNNEY then combined a mixture of runs and passes to take the Hogs inside the Gamecock 3-yard line. Lunney has them ready to go, second and goal at the South Carolina 3. Again, Madre Hill, touchdown! Sophomore Madre Hill's first quarter 3-yard touchdown run began what would be a long afternoon for the Gamecocks. Early in the second quarter, fullback Tyrone Henry would add another 3-yard run to put the Hogs up by 2 touchdowns. The Gamecocks scored their first TD of the game early in the second quarter, but the Razorbacks were far from through. On the Hogs' next possession, J.J. Metters came alive with this 22-yard reception and a 31-yard gain off of a reverse. Arkansas was poised to strike again. Todd Latourette would take aim over this drive to boot a 21-yard field goal and put the Razorbacks up 17-7. This game would not belong solely to the offense, however. The Hog defense would be instrumental in backing up South Carolina on numerous occasions as the game progressed. Late in the second quarter, Madre Hill put the ball in the end zone for his second touchdown and helped move the Hogs up 24-7. Just before halftime, Houston, Texas senior Del Delco came up with this fumble recovery to preserve a 17-point margin going into the locker room. The third quarter welcomed the Razorback passing attack. Lunney to sophomore Anthony Eubanks for a 22-yard gain. Lunney again, this time to J.J. Metters, deep for a 32-yard gain to put the Hogs inside the 2. Madre Hill took over again, this time over the top for a third touchdown. Arkansas goes up 31-7. The fourth quarter would welcome Madre Hill to the SEC. By game's end, the conference would have to take notice. 11 minutes and 9 seconds to play. Hill goes in for another 1-yard TD and nears an Arkansas record for the most touchdowns in a single game. Arkansas's defense would be instrumental to Madre breaking the record. On South Carolina's next possession, Memphis senior Marcus Adair would come up with the ball. It took only a matter of seconds and 12 yards to vault the Malvern, Arkansas native into the record book. And Burke hands off to Madre at the 10, the 5, Hill, touchdown! He just tied the school record. Just tied the school record. Madre Hill was still not finished. Here's a big hole. And Madre is at midfield at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Madre Hill.
Madre, did you break the record? Yes, sir. I'll give you a ball just for the hell of it.
When the dust had settled, Arkansas had downed the Gamecocks 51-21, and Madre Hill was the SEC Player of the Week.
When you put your mind to it, and put the Lord in front of it, everybody prayed hard, everybody did everything they're supposed to do, and good things are happening.
I don't care if you have Emmitt Smith back there, if your offensive lineman isn't making holes and creating openings, then he's not going to be able to run through them. I never met a back in the world that can make yards when the line's pushed back in his face, and so you got to give a lot of the credit to the offensive lineman. And Madre did a good job of finding some holes. Of course, I don't get to see a lot of his runs. You know, I fake my handoffs, and I hear the crowd reaction, and so, but it's a nice feeling to have somebody that's from Arkansas and that wants to compete like he does, and, you know, everybody's real proud of the record that he got today.